how to choose thin versus thick provisioning for MSP workloads. If you're managing virtualized environments across multiple clients, provisioning strategy shapes everything from performance to operational risk. Thin and thick provisioning each have real strengths, and the right answer is usually knowing when to use which. In this video, we'll outline a 5-step framework for selecting and managing the right provisioning method depending on your workload. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to NinjaOne's IT Video Hub and our YouTube channel for more tech content like this. A step-by-step guide to choosing between thin versus thick provisioning for MSPs. Classify workloads. Provisioning decisions made without workload context tend to create problems down the line. Bucket workloads into behavioral categories: latency-sensitive systems like databases, throughput-heavy workloads like file servers and backup proxies, bursty or variable workloads like VDI, and steady infrastructure services. From there, record baseline utilization, weekly growth rates, peak usage patterns, and snapshot behavior. Decide between thin versus thick by SLA and risk. Thin provisioning suits bursty or unpredictable workloads, but it works within a strict framework. Maintain a free space buffer of around 20 to 30% and make sure growth rate alerts are in place. Without those, thin provisioning can lead to data store exhaustion. Thick provisioning is the better fit for predictable, latency-sensitive workloads with strict SLAs. Space is reserved up front, eliminating overcommitment risk and delivering consistent write performance. Implement with the right controls. Thin provisioning without guardrails is where things go wrong. Set warning and critical thresholds for data store free space, track per VM growth rates, enforce snapshot limits, and enable unmap or trim to automatically reclaim unused blocks. For thick provisioned environments, place VMs on lower contention tiers, confirm IOPS headroom, and maintain a documented free space buffer to prevent noisy neighbor issues. Optimize with dedupe, compression, and snapshot management. On thin provisioned storage, deduplication and compression can significantly increase effective capacity. Just test critical workloads to confirm there's no I/O impact. Keep snapshot chains short, enforce retention policies, and align snapshot schedules with backup windows. Also, make sure you're tracking both logical and physical capacity. Thin provisioning combined with dedupe can make available space appear larger than it actually is, and that false headroom is a real operational risk. Monitor, reclaim, and iterate. Workloads evolve, and a static provisioning policy won't hold up. Track P95 latency, IOPS, throughput, data store free percentage, VM growth rate, and reclaim yield. Review these quarterly per workload class and adjust thresholds and defaults accordingly. Include this data as part of your QBRs. It demonstrates proactive management and surfaces issues before they become incidents. Choosing between thin and thick provisioning is an ongoing operational discipline. In summary, classify your workloads, match provisioning to SLA and risk requirements, implement proper controls, and keep iterating based on real telemetry. For more information, check out our official blog post on how to choose between thin and thick provisioning for MSP workloads, linked in the description below.